to get us to play the Boogie Woogie in F. And this is where I mentioned how I like to include standard music. We have the tablature at the bottom of each line. It shows us how to play the tabs. But it also is lined up with standard music, so you can, if you have extra time, you can kind of analyze what the standard music would look like. One example here, we have the 0 on the D string, and that's what a D note looks like. One of the things that the standard music sheet didn't show you is what's called ledger lines. And so when we start playing notes that are lower than the staff, we put lines in place, and then we can put notes on those lines. Those are called ledger lines. So we have a D. The next note before D that's lower is a C. So that's what that is. And that's the third fret of the A. So that's what we started. That's one of the notes in the Boogie Woogie. The note before C is a B, which would be the space below the C. And then the line below the B is an A. So that's the open A. And then if we spend some time, we figure out that's an F, the first fret of the B string. So the standard music is there. If you have it, you can if you have extra time, you can learn how to read standard music. You can use these sheets to kind of get you there. So anyway, we're not going to focus on that too much. I just want to point that out. But so the tablature is as simple as what we've done before. We're going to play the first fret of the E, the low E. Then we're going to play the A string open, then the third fret of the A, then the open D, first fret of the D. Then we're going to play those same notes backwards. We'll play the D open, third fret of the A, and then the open A. So the good news is, once you learn how to play that first measure, this is called a measure where it's broken up. We have, in our first 4 measures, we play that pattern 3 times, and then actually we play a very similar pattern even in the third measure. So here's how it will sound. I'm just going to play it at a more regular pace. And then I play it again. And then the good news is, if we get used to how that feels and looks and play it, we play it twice. And then the next measure, the next phrase, is the third measure, and it's the same pattern. We just move it up a string. Let's see if I can show you with my hand. So here it is. I'm trying to look up 3 at the same time. Then I just move everything down a string. And then I play the first one again. So that gives us most of that pattern. So I'm going to go back to sharing. All right, so we'll take some time and do this. We're going to play the first fret of the E string. So that's an F note. And then the A string open. And then the third fret of the A. So that's with the 3. And then open E. And also, same as before, we want to use our first finger for the first fret, our third finger for the third fret. And we're actually just using 2 fingers for this whole thing, our first and third fingers. So that makes it a little easier. We're not using all 4 fingers, just 2 fingers to play this. It's our first and our third finger. So let me back up. So the first fret of E, open A, third fret A, open D, first fret D, and then we're going to play the open D again, third fret A, and then open A. Then we repeat. We're going to start the second measure. We do the same thing. First fret E, open A, third fret A, open D, first fret D, open D, and we're backing up. We're going to third fret A, and then open A. We play that twice. And then the next section, the third measure, is we're going to do the first fret of the A string. Then open D, third fret D, open G, first fret G, back to open G, third fret D, and then open D. Okay. So it's there for practice. You've seen it played, and we've walked through it a little bit. And there's a final phrase at the bottom, kind of finishing it off. So that one is third fret of the A, open D, that's a 0 on the D, third fret of the D, and open G, third fret of the A, first fret of the A, open A, third fret of the E, and first fret. So that's the Boogie Woogie in F. I call it in F because we're using all the notes of the F scale. Starting with the first fret. All right, sounds good. I'm getting some of the right notes.